Hi everyone, today I want to share with you a new feature in flight control that gives you support for package mode devices. So in simple terms, that means that now you can manage rail systems that use traditional RPM packages the way that many customers already run their machines today, without needing to move those systems into image mode or bootc. So if you're coming from satellite or you just aren't ready for image-based OS management yet, you can still use flight control for configuration and workload management on those hosts. Let me walk you through what it looks like. Here we have a device that enrolled into flight control. The important thing to notice here is the OS mode. It shows package, as you can see. Um, that means that the agent looked at the host, saw that the system isn't managed with bootc or RPM-OSTree, and reported itself as a package mode device. One important thing to notice here is that you don't have to configure that manually. The agent will detect it automatically. And because this is package mode, flight control isn't going to try to rewrite the operating system image on this host. That part stays out of scope. What we care about here is managing the device through flight control in a way that fits how the OS is already run. So next, let's have a look at the fleet this device belongs to. This fleet is intentionally simple. It applies monitoring and management settings to the device, and importantly, it does not set an OS image. That's the key idea for package mode fleets. You can still group devices, deliver the management you want, and keep everything healthy, just without asking the device to switch to a new OS image. And if we go back to the device, you can see it's up to date. So the package mode device is fully reconciled with the fleet. From the operator's point of view, it behaves like any other managed device, as long as the fleet doesn't require an OS image update. Now, what happens if someone does put an OS image on that fleet? I'll add an OS image to the spec, something like you can see on the screen, and hit save. Now, let's look at the device. As you can see, it moved to out of date, which is the expected way, and it's actually a good thing. The package mode device can't apply the OS image update because that's not how this host is managed. So instead of attempting something unsupported, the agent rejects that part of the spec and signals the mismatch clearly. So in other words, flight control fades safely. Your device will stay protected. This also matters for mixed fleets. When you have both package and image mode devices on the same fleet, image mode devices can follow this OS image update, but package mode devices won't. So each device responds according to what it can actually do instead of everything breaking the same way. Now let's see how to fix that. If I remove the OS image from the fleet again, the device will come back to up to date. So the workflow is simple. Use fleets without an OS image for package mode devices. If an OS image is added by mistake, the device won't try to apply it. Fix the fleet and the device recovers. That makes mixed fleets much easier to reason about in day-to-day operations. So, to summarize, flight control now supports package mode devices. You can enroll existing RHEL package-based systems, see clearly that they're in package mode, manage, manage them through fleets, and get safe behavior when an OS image is requested, including in mixed fleets with image mode devices. That's it. Thanks for watching.